And a large explosion and fire at a gas depot in the Kenyan capital has killed at least 3 people. Firefighters battled for hours to try and put out the blaze in Nairobi. Hundreds of people living in a residential area were injured and vehicles were destroyed.
I got burnt by an exploding gas cylinder as I was trying to escape. It exploded right in front of me, and the impact knocked me down, and the flames engulfed me. I'm lucky that I was strong enough to get away.
Let's cross live now to Nairobi. Catherine Sawyer standing by for us there. And Catherine, a pretty terrifying moment for all those caught up in it.
Yes, and we are outside this site of the explosion. It was a very huge explosion. We're seeing trucks there that have completely been destroyed. And I've been talking to residents here about what happened, and they say that when it happened at around 11:30 p.m., people were sleeping. They were at their houses when they heard this large explosion, and they felt like their houses were shaking. So it was a very shocking incident, and people are saying that they want to know what the government has been doing to keep the people here safe. It's a residential area that is very crowded all around this compound. There are residential houses. Some of them have been destroyed as well. And now talking to me is the government spokesman, Isaac Maura. Thank you for talking to us. You just addressed a press conference. Please just tell us what exactly happened right now.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Catherine, and it's quite unfortunate that we had this incident. We have, I can say authoritatively, an illegal gas refilling station here that had not been given permission by the Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority here in Kenya. And they still were doing this illegally. And as a result, yesterday, from what we've gathered so far, is that some car or some lorry couldn't start, and so it was being jump-started, and that led to some sparks. There was one of the lorries that had some leakages, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
And as we speak currently, 3 people are dead, and over 280 have gone to various hospitals for treatment.
And clearly this is a safety issue, and you said that this place was not regulated, it wasn't licensed. How could it have been happening for such a long time, yet people live here?
Yeah, first and foremost, that's a very unfortunate incident. But you know, Catherine, people get compromised. Because the moment you are denied the opportunity to do business, then you continue to endanger the lives of innocent Kenyans. I mean, that is capitalistic greed and should be condemned strongly. It's a failure of those who are in charge, and as government, we are going to take stern action to follow through to know who is it that compromised our regulations and our security oversight to ensure that such a thing cannot happen. But as you know very well, everywhere there are people who are doing illegalities and irregularities. Yes.
So enforcement is a problem, and a lot of the residents that we've talked to here are saying that is a big problem. And it's not just here. There's a lot of accidents that have happened in the past, and the government says, oh, we're going to do everything we can to make sure the situation is at hand. Why do you think this will be fixed?
First and foremost, this place will not operate again as an illegal gas filling station. So that is not going to happen. But also, because these things happen at times inadvertently, because of some weaknesses in the regulation and oversight, but it gives us the impetus, therefore, to tighten our regulations and to ensure that then people are more alert, including IPRA, because maybe we stop at the point where we deny somebody registration or license. But then, are they still operating illegally? So those are some of the questions that must also come out of this, scenario. Unfortunately, we have lost Kenyans. Businesses have gone down. I mean, I've had a situation where someone has told me they've lost 600 poultry because it was a livelihood, and that may not be recovered. But we have programs to help them, like food, non-food items, and such. But it also gives us the opportunity to review that which is going on.
All right, thank you very much. That was the government spokesman, and a lot of people who are here are listening to what he's saying, and he says that he wants the government to do better, especially when it comes to enforcing these regulations that he's been talking about.
Yes, lots of questions still to be answered. Catherine, thanks for that. Catherine Soy reporting there from Nairobi.